What are the 5 things that come to your mind when I say Goa? Most people will say seaside, beaches, yummy seafood, serene churches, shacks. Well, that was the impression that I had as well, up until I came across this set of postcards. अब इनको देखो तो लगता तो नहीं कि ये गोवा के postcards हैं, because it's not a Goa that we know of. But what if I told you that the party capital of India has an enviable history to boast of? A history of more than 1300 years. That's why I'm here in Panjim today, to try to explore and unravel those pages of history that have been lost in the sands of time. Today, I'm looking for the lost essence of Rivona caves. वैसे तो Goa is not a place where anyone goes alone. Goa is meant for friends. But I am a solo traveler, and I believe that there are some places in life where you should only go alone. जैसे कि Goa in the monsoons. It is so beautiful. You can see nature flourish in all its glory. You look in any direction and दिखता है क्या? Lush greenery. Rivona, South Goa में located है, and the map tells me that it is about 60 kilometers from Panjim. I'm just making a small stopover on my way to the Rivona caves, and that's because मुझे किसी ने बताया है कि यहाँ पर एक mysterious lake है. And अगर कुछ mysterious है, then there is no way that I am missing it. This is the Netravali village of Goa, and it is known for a lake that is almost 400 years old. इस lake में से हमेशा bubbles निकलते हैं. Wow, I haven't heard or seen anything like that. Is this for real? This is the Borbodiancha Tare, which literally means the bubbling pond, built many hundred years ago over a gas pocket, and the vibrations of any loud sound cause those bubbles, those gas bubbles, to come to the surface. Now, बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश हो रही है, and right now I can't show you, but what I'll do is I'll wait for some time. Hopefully the rains will stop, and then I'll be able to show you those bubbles. Till then, what should I do? I think I will just dip my feet in the water and enjoy a natural fish pedicure. The serenity, the barish, this really calls for some soothing music. I think the rain might not stop, but it's a little lesser now, so let's give it a try. That was a relaxing stopover. Now, on to the next part of my journey. To help me understand the rich and unexplored history of Goa, I have invited renowned Goan historian Mr. Prajal Sakhardande, who will be my companion on this journey. Hi Prajal.
Hi, Satyan. Namaskar.
Namaskar. How are you doing? So what do we start with, Prajal? Where do we go first?
Okay, first I'm going to show you a beautiful spring here down. This particular spring has lot of medicinal value. So I'll show you that and you'll be delighted to see this, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rivona derives its name from Rishivan, which literally means the village of sages. And these springs were the home to meditating rishis back in the day.
But you're talking about medicinal properties also.
Right.
What exactly is the science behind that? Like, why do they say it's medicinal?
Even if they have any ailment, okay? So this spring acts as a cure.
Okay.
Sometimes people will go to a spring for curing maybe a skin disorder.
Okay.
Sometimes maybe even eye disorder. So, so people, if they have any ailment, they would come here, they'll take bath since ancient times.
Okay.
And this is the place for relaxation. And as the name of the village, Rishivan, it is rightly the Rishivan,
Yeah.
forest of the Rishis.
Wow. This is really beautiful.
Look at that spring. It has 5 large flows, and to me, this looks like right out of a Hollywood treasure hunt movie. This is a natural spring, but there's design to it. And the pattern is almost mystical.
Like I've been born again. So relaxed, I don't feel like leaving this place. Can we just stay here?
You cannot, because I have to show you many more sights in Rivona. I have to show you the caves, which are very interesting.
Okay. चलिए, चलना तो है ही.
And finally, I am on to my destination. The enigma of the Rivona caves awaits us. Rivona caves को ढूंढना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो सकता है क्योंकि caves तक पहुंचने का कोई specific रास्ता नहीं है. But once you reach the spot, it feels like you have reached a different world.
Come on, Cheng, let's explore the cave. Dark inside. Bend here, take care of your head. Come this side. This is the well. Okay? Now see on top, you can see the hole. And from there, there's some light being emitted. And from there, if you peep, maybe your reflection can be seen in the well.
Is it all natural or is
No,
it?
part of it seems to be natural, part of it seems to be fashioned by the human hand. So very intriguing and a very interesting cave. And here is that chamber.
Okay.
It's a dark, secret chamber, and where the rishis used to meditate, reside there, meditate. So it's like a mini sort of a monastery with cooling effect on the rishis.
Yeah. Perfect place for meditation. And that kind of isolation is also there.
Yes.
Just the right amount of light and ventilation.
Yeah.
It's so dark in here. I mean, if you thought that you couldn't see anything outside, well, this meditation chamber is pitch dark. Kuch nahi dikh raha hai. But I'll still try to show you some of the details of the chamber with the Vivo X50 Pro's Extreme Night Vision. So let's see if that helps. You can actually see so much more of the detail even in this dark place. Very, very cool. It is so quaint and tranquil in here. Come to think of it, this cave has the perfect amalgamation of all 5 elements of nature. That is, earth, water, fire in the form of sunlight, wind, and of course, the void that would allow the hermits to explore the inner depths of spirituality. What a gem these caves are, hidden away in their little world. And just when I was in awe of this cave, Prajal told me about another one nearby which was even more dramatic and less explored. I have to see this for myself.
I'm on my way to the cave. And if you're thinking, why am I walking through a river? Well, this is not a river. It's just a normal pathway. But बारिश इतनी ज़्यादा हुई है कि I am literally knee deep in water right now. And this is an adventure of a lifetime. A different way to see Goa.
Just a small distance away, here is another very important chapter of Goa's past. Another cave belonging to the 5th and 6th centuries. And according to historians, this cave has its own distinct place in the history of Goa.
This cave was lost to time and was recently rediscovered along with a magnificent headless statue of Buddha, thus confirming it as a Buddhist monument. If you want to see that statue, it now resides in a museum in Goa.
Come to think of it, these caves are nothing more than ruins, lost in the vagaries of time. But spend some time in solitude, seek for the tranquility, and the history of this centuries-old cave almost seems to come alive. No wonder it's often said that old places have a soul. Well, my quest to discover the centuries-old Rivona caves has been fulfilled, and to be frank, this place has left me speechless.